Okay, so recently shared by African Thousand People, they says Morocco is set to complete the IBN Sena Hospital in Rabat at a cost of $600 million. Okay, so it is one of the biggest hospitals in Africa. It has a capacity of 1,044 beds, 33 towers, 140 meters higher tower, park, museum of medicine, and it sits on 11.4 hectares. Hi, this is the African Time. Welcome. The name is Vadashi. We are discussing Africa and everything concerning Africa. Well, today we are on the northern side of Africa and we jump on a country called Morocco. Now, guess what? It's believed that Morocco is in building one of the biggest hospitals in Africa. And these are the features here. It says the hospital is costing around $600 million. Wow, that's impressive. And it has a capacity of about 1,044 beds, 33 towers, 140 meters high. Sharp. You have a tower, you have a park, you have a museum of medicine, and it sits on a 1.4 hectares high, 1.4 hectares. This is something fascinating about one of the biggest hospitals being built in the IBN Sena Hospital in Rabat. Yeah, Rabat, Morocco. Here we come. This is beautiful. I'm actually happy for Moroccans and actually doing this great initiative. Well, guess what? I want to ask, how great is Morocco? You don't know? Don't worry. Just follow up on this page. After this episode, there's a one about Morocco that's also trending that I want you guys to know about Africa. Don't worry, we are discussing Africa. It can be your country. Tomorrow it will be another country. But today we are on Morocco. Well, let's see how other people, other Africans think. You can also share your point of view at the comment section. Let us know what you think. Well, this one says, as a touristic country, we want to be a destination for medical tourism also in Africa. Inshallah. Okay, that is the Moroccan though. He is saying that Morocco is as a touristic country. Well, we all know that right now in 2025, the most visited country in Africa was Morocco. Yeah, Morocco leads that. Morocco is the most visited country in Africa. So he says, as a country with the most touristic, or as a touristic country, we want to be a destination for medical tourism also, not just only for beautifying and environment and everything. Morocco wants to own tourism in medicine also. That is impressive, bro. That is very impressive. And again, this one says, this is nice. Africa should learn from Morocco. Our Africans, this for you guys. An African is saying that you guys need to start learning from Morocco. And again, lastly, this one says, our former president spent 58 million to dig a hole. Yeah, that is Ghana though. Ghanaian former president Nana Dankwa actually spent $58 million to dig a national cathedral, a place that we can use to pray to God. Yeah, instead of building hospitals and building factories, he said he wanted to pray to God. I don't know if the country doesn't have churches though, but he believed that was the best thing to do with the $58 million. Worst part is it couldn't even build a hospital, it couldn't even build a building, but it was only used for a foundation. God damn it, these people. God. Well, again, this one says, I envy this country. Now, let's make matters more interesting. How about we get to know the Africa's top biggest hospitals in Africa and where they are located, okay? So as by Grook, that is an AI on X, asked him and it says, here are the 5 largest hospitals in the world by bed capacity based on available data to 2024, which should hold for 2025. So the best or the top biggest, the largest hospitals in the world right now. So number 1 is First Affiliated Hospital at Zhengzhou University in China with about 7,000 beds. Wow, China. Number 2 is King George Medical University is India with about 4,500 beds. Number 3 is West China Medical Center, that's Chongqing University, China with about 4,300 beds. And number 4 is Ankara Etkilik City Hospital, that's in Turkey with 4,050 beds. And number 5 we have National Center for Mental Health, that is in Philippines with 4,000 beds. These figures come from sources like Statista and Waterlast, but ranking may vary due to updates or differing metrics. Bed capacity is a standard measure here. Therefore, though the data can shift with expansions. Okay, and lastly, this one says someone stole billions from a Bush refinery just this year in Nigeria. Billions of dollars. What a nonsense country. Well, it seems like not only Ghanaians that have a problem though. Also Nigerians were also complaining there. Well, as you can see from the group here, that was the top 5 largest hospitals in Ghana. Oh, sorry, in the world. Yeah, the top 5 largest hospitals in the world. And then we got to know that it was actually being dominated by China. Then it comes to India. Then it comes to Turkey, and lastly was Philippines or the Filipinos. Yeah, there's the countries where you have the largest hospitals in the world. Now, for fact, Africa is also topping with Morocco in Rabat, having around 1,000 plus beds. That's impressive. The name is Vadashi. Thank you for your time, and I was happy to share with you something fascinating about Africa and African brothers at the north or the northern side. Thank you for your time.